Today we have something pretty special here. This is a 1986 Buick T-Type Turbo, G-body, based on the Regal platform. It is, for all intents and purposes, the same powertrain and driving experience as a Grand National. These were more limited production, believe it or not. This white on blue combination for this particular 86 is extremely stunning. If you're familiar with these cars, you'll know that originally these came with chrome bumpers. We do still have a pair of chrome bumpers for this car. However, these have been painted white to match the body. This car was purchased new in Florida, and it remained there until 2014, I believe, where the second owner purchased it and had it in North Carolina. And when he got it, again, directly from the original owner, they said that the car had original miles and that the odometer is accurate, and that odometer currently reads 20,000, I believe 400 and some change, 475 original miles on this car. Now, I did verify that. Pardon me, I'm just flipping this floor mat here. I did verify that on the Carfax as well as the auto check, and it does seem accurate. The gentleman I bought this from in North Carolina did mention that the paint had been redone. He had that done. He said the original paint had been faded. I wish I could have seen what that looked like, because I'm sure it could have been buffed back, but they did a nice job. And it is the original color. Now this car does have some slight modifications. The boost has not been turned up, however. It has a upgraded fuel pump. It has a new gas tank. It has Bilstein shocks. It has these lovely US mag wheels, which are 17 inches, 235 50/17 in the back, 225 50/17 in the front on General G-Max all-season tires. And if you build the boost from a stop with this thing, it will spin them. And originally this car was a open differential. This one has been upgraded to an Eaton True Track limited slip to spin both tires. Much better acceleration from a dig when you do that. Inside, this is the original interior. Blue and some upgraded floor mats. The rubber floor mats are underneath those. This car did have the carpet protector carpeting, and those are in good shape underneath that as well. The AC blows cold. The radio has been upgraded to a later model CD Delco unit from another GM product, probably in the mid-90s. I do still have the original radio. Power locks work, power windows all work. Now, one of the other things that was done is under the hood, you'll notice that the factory air cleaner was upgraded to just a cone filter type, as well as the factory brake boosting system has been retrofitted here with this system that runs the booster off of the power steering. If you're familiar with the brake systems on these cars, they were not very reliable. They used these little gas-filled sort of accumulators, and those went bad over time. So Factory turbo, factory intercooler. The fuel pressure regulator was upgraded. But again, it is only running the stock, I believe, 16 pounds of boost. It makes wonderful turbo noises. You've got disc brakes in the front and a aluminum drum in the rear. I do have the window sticker for this car, the original window sticker. You can see the door sill plate. Looks amazing. And I have the keys here, 2 sets. All the gauges work. The tach works. The turbo gauge works. Got the AC running right now. One of the things they did when they painted this car is they did a antenna delete. So you still can get radio signal, but it's not as strong as perhaps it could be. As you can see, the sort of velour looking seats are, let me zoom out here, hang on, there we go. The back seats. The greenhouse, the sort of back plate there. The headliner, which I'm told was redone. It's not sagging whatsoever. And everything works. Even the cruise. You can see the AC is working. And this paint is pretty darn perfect. They did a nice job when they repainted it. You know, the jams were done properly. Minimal imperfections. Very little evidence that it was ever repainted. There's not like overspray all over the place, nor is there overspray on the undercarriage really. Everything seems to be masked off the way it should have been. So, and because this is a car that was in the South its entire life, you'll definitely not encounter any rust issues. So, I mean, for all intents and purposes, this is pretty much a brand new condition example. So, and it drives like it too. I've had a few of these turbo Buicks, and this one by far is the best to drive because I credit it to those Bilstein shocks too, but the front end feels super tight. There is no squeaking or rattling. You can see that the plastic for the seatbelt there, that kind of holds it in place there, is not broken. The pullers on the door on both sides are perfect and not stretched out or ripped, or the covers off of them like you commonly see. The remote mirror control works. Of course, the passenger side has no remote mirror, but it works on the driver's side. AC, again, been converted to 134A, blowing cold. Place for your change in the glove box, some spare light bulbs. Again, 20,475 miles. And I've probably driven it more in the past a couple weeks since I got it than it had been driven like in the past, I don't know, a couple years. And it's been perfect. All the original stickers are still on the door here. Additionally, according to the history report, no accidents, so no questions there. And then in the trunk, it looks like it had some kind of, maybe like a spray coating or something in here, but no rust whatsoever underneath the carpeting back here. Spare tire is like the original spare tire. I don't think that's ever been replaced. It's a little dry rotted, wouldn't count on it. And then you've got the service part numbers here, so you can kind of get an idea of what options are on this car. You can see that like Zybart undercoating inside of the rear trunk lid here. This car, that looks like someone like smeared it with their finger or something, but this car has been Zybarted. You can see down there rust proofing, which is a good thing if you ask me. The undercarriage is very clean. All right, thanks for tuning in. This one's for sale right now at rareexoticvehicles.com. The asking price, we're going to start it at $39,000. Again, how many out there? White on blue with original miles, 2 owners. Come and get it.